Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Awesome. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, making his UFC debut here tonight, Khamzat Chimaev.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, our Hall of Fame matchmaker, Joe Silva, would always talk about this UFC jitters, right? And certainly you got to think that this athlete is experiencing some of that, but he's got a lot of skill and a lot of hype on his name coming in here for the debut.
Those jitters are real, John. I dealt with them. I was in this young man's position when I got to the UFC. Hype, expectation. He's not only expected to do well in the UFC, some are thinking that we are looking at a future champion. So all those nerves that come naturally when fighting inside of an octagon are elevated because of what people think his career will look like. This young man has to put all that in the back and move forward with what we expect to be a really, really exciting and successful UFC career.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Chimaev's really starting to feel himself here in round 1, taking control. He was urgent right out of the chute, trying to land something of consequence, and he has controlled all the pace in the early goings. Man, is he evading? Oh, man, I'm not sure he knows where he is. He got absolutely loaded with the check.
He got excited, and he paid for it. He got hit with that nasty check hook.
All right, so here we are early in the round, and as you saw, able to secure the takedown with relative ease.
I mean, just showing off that wrestling game right now.
Postures up. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Chimaev.
Look at that, going into the armbar. What a tight armbar.
Holding the position, might still be able to get a submission here. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes' obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Oh, trying to put a capstone on the debut with a finish.
Oh, John, this could be it, baby. He got him hurt.
Welcome to the big show.
I mean, what a UFC debut, and to do it and get a finish, that was unbelievable.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you now as he gets it done by TKO.
Beautiful job getting the fight to the ground, recognizing that you are putting him in your world. And when you're in his world and you're stuck on the bottom, you're in constant danger. Ground and pound was brutal, and it led to another finish on the mat.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so congratulations go out to him as he gets the finish in the UFC debut. He predicted as much in our fighter meeting and turned those words into action.
John, every person that talks about this sport spoke of this young man's greatness. He went out there tonight and took a step towards reaching that greatness. What an amazing performance. And the hype now, John, starts to turn to reality. What a night for this gentleman.
our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Giant. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he goes with his second UFC start. The first start was a dream turned into reality as he got the finish, but now the challenges get tougher.
Yeah, because now the expectation even grew. He finished his UFC debut. Now we're looking and expecting him to go out there and do it again.
Well, he told us in the fighter meeting he's in the best shape of his life. Coach Thompson was right there, and he said, well, if that's the truth, you better outstrike this guy.
And he believes that he's got one of the most fit guys in the UFC right now. He believes that his guy put in all the work. He prepared himself, he's trained, he's ready, and he should get a victory.
You look pretty fit tonight.
In this tight suit.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, you got to love this. He is coming out swinging early. No surprise, the aggression on full display.
No, he said he was going to take it to this guy. That is exactly what he's doing as we start this fight. They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
Mixing defense and offense nicely. That's a strong combination.
You know, John, I love the way he is looking through the guard, watching his opponent constantly, and always pressing forward.
Oh, man, looks like he ate another body shot there. Can't absorb too many more of those.
I mean, you can tell that he's starting to feel it right in the midsection. You better start to tuck those elbows, or he's going to really struggle with that down the stretch.
Chimaev's looking dangerous here in round 1. Coach's dream, right? Finding the rhythm early. If you're on the other side, you got to find a way to slow him down.
Beautiful start, early. It's never better than when you get going right away.
90 seconds to go.
Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they plan something good, they both go, you better watch out. We're very close.
Well, we know you fans out there generally don't like premature stoppages, but I'm not sure this would be premature. I mean, his face is essentially shut closed at this point in the fight.
He's just been beat up. He's been outclassed. He's been outworked. He's been outsmarted.
All right, referee's going to step in here. That eye is essentially shut, and if the doctor is brought in, and he's walking up those stairs right now, this very well could be the end of the fight.
It just happened very fast. It looked like it was a little swelling, then a few more shots, and bam, it just blew up. He's really bad off right now.
Doctor corrals the referee. It looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now, but certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets... Oh, this could just about do it.
He got him hurt bad here. Oh, he's hurt, he's hurt.
Oh, and there comes the stoppage. Khamzat Chimaev with a huge win tonight.
Belton dudes, man. He's a monster.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khamzat Chimaev.
to bounce on out of here. Another memorable night in the Octagon, and all the podcasts next week are going to be talking about this young man, now 2-0 in the UFC with as many finishes.
Yeah, John, it's one thing to win a fight. It's one thing to finish a fight. This guy's now done that twice at the start of his UFC career. He has a lot of hype, and after watching what he did tonight, it is justified.
Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. We go inside the Octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Bam Bam. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. Start of round 1. It's his 3rd fight in the UFC. He's 2-0 with as many finishes. Oh, man, look what that one body shot did to his opponent.
That shows the power, in the placement. It was placed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Shooting for a takedown here. He is stuffed. Man, I'm telling you, the hype for this fight has been crazy. And could you imagine if he goes on to become a world champ?
John, I mean, my phone's been buzzing.
Oh, massive connection early round 1. We might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punch to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight.
Man, he's still fighting back. Oh! All right, so close call moments ago. We almost hit the showers early.
Yeah, I mean, it was almost over. It was really...
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Beautiful pass.
Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke. Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Chimaev's back into full guard.
Big ground and pound.
All right, late round one action here, and the godfather of ground and pound, the Hammer Mark Coleman.
He'd be very proud to watch this because he's not controlling him. He's finding openings, looking to take advantage and doing real damage to his opponent at the start of this fight.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here.
Oh, he hurt back.
45 seconds. That'll do it! Khamzat Chimaev is that good!
Oh, my goodness. Hey, he got that swag about him, don't he?
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, that's going to do it from here, but not before we laud this man once more, 3-0 to begin his UFC career.
There are dream starts and there are dream starts. This man has started in an absolute fairy tale. To win 3 fights in the octagon is very difficult. Some of the greatest fighters of all time didn't do that to start a career. He's on his way. The path is clear. Keep winning, young man.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Gregory Rodrigues.
Coach.
All right, we'll see if he can pluck the ranking from his opponent as we get round one underway. I don't believe he's fought against a ranked guy before. We'll see what he can do with it.
It's the biggest spot of his career. You advance every time you win. He's won enough now to put himself in there with a ranked person. How does he do when he starts to fight elite competition? We're about to find out.
Man, he looks the part tonight. The Brits would say he's in fine fettle. Looks like he could go 10 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, this guy promises that he is as prepared as he's ever been. Let's see if he can deliver.
All right, so we expect submission attempts in bunches as he gets the early takedown.
He's going to be looking for submissions now. This guy's a savage on the ground.
Side control. Chimaev's now in the full mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, big reversal here in round one.
That was beautiful timing. He didn't let his opponent establish anything early. So let's see what happens now. Oh, he's got the back.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Chimaev starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Rodrigues gets up now, back on the feet, where he resides. Looked like he maybe was in a submissive state on the ground, but worked hard to get back to his feet.
There was a nasty right hand that landed a moment ago. That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent is on wobble legs. Oh, he took a left hook there.
And potentially a critical takedown here.
He's got to be careful here.
Chimaev's trying to lock up on a submission now.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Oh, he got out. I thought that might have been the end of the fight.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was about to be over, but we are talking about a guy that is truly elite at defending submissions.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
You ready, John? Good?
All right, let's get to round two. With conviction to the body. And there's the feint by Khamzat Chimaev. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him. All right, so he leads with the right hand there, and Oh, man, this is hard to watch. Oh, one of the best entries you've ever seen. You don't really... That is going to do it! Khamzat Chimaev! Welcome to the top 15!
Savage, bro. He is a savage.
Here once more, Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 14 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so credit, of course, to the ranked fighter for putting his number on the line against an unranked fighter, but that top 15 now going to look different next week.
John, he assured us that he was ready for this moment. He went out there and he delivered. What a beautiful performance.